All right, I see Ruben here. Awesome, my brother. Nice to see you. I just literally shared the link. Ruben's already on the game. Happy days. Thank you, my brother. Nice to see you. Right, let's try and keep this short and sweet. I've got a few bits and bobs I need to do. So let's get into the action and talk about the market for what it's doing. So we know the markets are kind of parabolic. We talked about how the market's going to do a lot of yo-yo business right now, so it's going to catch a lot of people out. But I think I need to clarify how to kind of navigate this with caution, and what are projects that you don't have to worry too much, and what are projects that you might really have to think twice. So we're going to talk about this, but let's have a look at fear and greed. Where's the market today? I'm sure it's greedy. Boom. For 76, very greedy today. Happy days, no complaints at all. We can see who the greatest performers are. Let's look at all first. Hold on. We love it. Whenever we see this red, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Not concerned. BTC is okay. I'm not bothered about it. Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. And I'll explain a little bit more about why it's absolutely fine. So we can see some of the coins have started to pump. XRP had a little bit of a pump today. I know there's a lot of guys who are XRP holders. Guys, good luck to you. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not a holder. I'm not a big fan of XRP. Even for a quick 5%, no, I wouldn't. That's something I would stay away from. I wouldn't really dare to take that on. Also, let me just double check the chat. So I'm going to load up the chat on my phone, so that way I can continue to talk to you guys while still monitor the chats as well. Give me a second. Let me just load it up on the phone. I see KR here. Awesome. I see Raymo here. Awesome, my brother. Nice to see you. So Raymo, talking about you, let's do this, right? Let's start off with you first. Yesterday you asked the question, I believe it was in Discord. You said, is it possible to make a living out of crypto? KR, he's on Discord. I think he can explain it best to you, because what he's been doing in the last few days is literally been making an actual living out of it. Okay, so it's an experiment he's been doing, and he's been making $50 here, $50 there, $10 here, $20 there, and he's been scalping the market, right? With these high volatile coins, he's been scalping the market while keeping his initial safe. So the way strategy he's been using is, say for example, he put $500 in. If he made $50, he took the whole lot out and done it again. But now he's got $50 more, and he kept that $50. So he's doing this like, pretty much on an hour, pretty much on a couple of hours. I think it would be really good. You guys have a good conversation on Discord. It will really help you understand the strategy he's using, and I think he's using the perfect strategy. So compared to me, where I can be really safe, so I'm on two sides of this spectrum. So I'm either on the left side or the right side, right? There's no center point for me. So I'm ultra safe with some of my investments, and then I'm ultra crazy or insane or beast mode or whatever you call it with my other stuff. So you guys all witnessed yesterday how I didn't witness, well, you kind of did, because I did post it on Discord, how I put $5,000 or $5,300 into Dreams, and I was in profit, but I never took out it because my target to sell was a lot higher. So it dumped, lost about $2,000. Now I'm a bag holder. We all had a little laugh about it. I'm going to be holding Granny's bag for a long time. So of course I will. It's fine. It's coming back anyway. I'm okay with that, because remember, I don't invest money I can't afford to lose. So any money I put there was okay. I don't care. Yeah, that was spare money. Happy days, right? Whatever happens, if it brings me money, happy days. If it doesn't, it's okay. And this is just a small token money that I'm showing on YouTube. I play with a lot more. So don't worry too much about it. That's all I'm going to say. Nothing too much to worry about, guys. Now let's have a look at Viewbase to see what the market's been doing, because I did want to show it to you guys yesterday, but I didn't. So today we can see a few BTC came in. Anything bearish about it? No, nothing bearish about it at all. It's absolutely fine. I know someone mentioned Atlas token. Yes, I am tracking them. They've been on my radar for a very long time. I just haven't shown you the website. So I was observing watching how they tank down. The floor's been hit. Now it's actually not a bad deal. If someone does want to pick it up, you can easily pick it up and make a little bit of change out there. Happy days, you know. So just play cautious, you know, be cautious. Don't go absolutely insane on it. um you know, little bit here and there, baby steps, baby steps. You can make a lot on the baby steps, remember this, right? So it doesn't matter. But of course, if somebody was looking for an entry point, then the entry point was hit. And I'll just show you this here. I did actually check it on my phone, but I'll show you what I mean. So Star Atlas, you can see the project itself. You can see how old the project is, and I always like to do the how old the entire thing. So you can see the project has been around since September. It dumped, it found the floor, came back, found the floor, and now it broke this channel, and it's now moving back up again. Of course, it's still a great zone to buy as long as we have a upward trending momentum. Pick it up, no issues at all. I haven't been able to see it on, it's not on TradingView, so unfortunately I can't show you any charts right now other than whatever's available to me. So please be cautious with this, but as I said, they have great opportunities, good project, and gaming is taking over. I mean, Microsoft has jumped onto gaming tokens. They're upgrading their Xboxes. I think Sony is now also going to do some NFTs on their PlayStation. That's where we're going right now. So of course, I had a conversation with KR the other day, and I said, KR, the ones that are going to be the most successful are going to be the big boy ones. Is whatever Microsoft builds on his Xbox, they're going to be hot. Or like companies like EA Games or Activision Games or something like this, right? Those big boys, those are going to be super solid games, you know? So already they are like, a lot of them are selling publicly. They're selling stocks and people make money on them. It's all great. Now you got the opportunity to also buy the NFTs and other currencies. So they're jumping on board. I told you, they're already thinking about it. They're just not brave enough to come out with it, or they want to keep it a secret so they can front run everybody else. But that's how they make billions of dollars. Excuse me, guys, 1 second. I've got to take this call. My missus just called me from the hospital. 1 second. All right, let's do this again. So Mrs. just called me. She's being released from the hospital. So what I'm going to do now is actually go and pick her up because she's been there too long. So I'm going to go and check her up. But just quickly, let's browse through all of this. Let's do a nice little super fast thingy. I don't want to keep her standing in the hospital. So she's been released. That's good. So forget dreams. We don't need to see dreams. Let's just fly through this and see what the market's doing right now. So we saw the market go all the way up to 2.75, and then we obviously yesterday or today we were hovering around this 2.74, and we had a nice little dump. Absolutely fine. You can see the trend line is still secure, so I'm not too concerned about it, because you can see, look, we were really overbought on the 4-hourly, and look at the daily as well. Well, daily is telling us we still got some room to grow, so that's not that bad. Daily, we still have some room to grow. No issues at all. Let the market do its thing, because obviously yesterday I also mentioned how Ethereum and all of that is coming to, and I mentioned this on the video, I believe, as well, on Discord. I said, guys, right now we've got to focus a lot more on the big boys, because they're going to pump a little bit. So we might as well scalp the profit, and that's what I did with the Mrs. account, like Ethereum. I literally scalped the Ethereum, made a little bit decent money there, took it out, back in USDT, waiting for the dip, pick up the dip again, and then continue again, right? That's what we're going to do. BTC, forget this. This is something from yesterday, I believe. Again, holding that trend line. I mean, this is the powerful trend line we're looking at. But if you look at the stochastic RSI, this is ready to roll. So after Ethereum, now we might see a BTC pump coming in. So far, again, not to worry at all. All right, everything is doing exactly what it needs to do. Talking of Ethereum, you can see it created this brand new all-time high. It went to 4,643. My exit point was 4,500. We did take that exit, and now it's come back in. I'm hoping if the dip continues and actually comes back to bounce here, I might have a buy order here and hopefully pick it up. So, but the beautiful thing is look, we had this Fibonacci 1618. we hit that on the nail, right? Bang on the head, right? We hit that. Now our target is the next Fibonacci, which is the 5,281. We could even do this within the next few days. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's coming definitely, guys. Next, we've got BNB. It's okay, high or low, not to worry too much about it. Of course, we still got to go back to the previous all-time high and then create some new targets. So patience, patience, patience will reward the best, reward you the most, right? Dot, not to worry too much about it. Dot, next week, I believe Dot, we're going to have a massive pump. So just patience with that one. It's coming, right? Solana, also, we've got this conference coming up. I believe it's at the end of the month or something. I can't remember exactly. But Solana's doing its all-time high. Solana's moving towards a target of 270. Of course, it's getting rejected on the fib lines, which is okay. There's no harm. There's no harm. You know what I mean? Let it do its thing, and you can see it got rejected just below the fib line. It's okay. It's going to continue to do its fibs and move slowly one by one, right? That's what you need to see. Cardano came back and got rejected, so you can see it needs to get back above this trend line in order for it to be positive. But so far so good. Again, we just got to give it some chance and see what happens. SHIB still not doing well because of all the so there are a lot of marketing campaigns going out about SHIB, but ultimately, since the Doge pair went in, some people started dumping because they don't know really what's going to happen. But again, look where it's dumped to. That's the key. Back to that support line where we literally sold out and left. We took our initial here, so it's come back to here. If it can hold this line, super solid. I think a big bounce is coming. I don't have to say too much about eGold. We do have a target for eGold, but eGold is doing super solid. I may consider, so I'm looking at this fib level, so I might actually have a sell order around here just momentarily while the market heats up, because every time it goes up, remember, we're going to expect something to come down a little bit as well, so it's fine. I mean, KCS yesterday, I spoke to what's his name, KR, about it. It's quite hilarious. So I sold some KCS, and then KCS started to dip, and I just thought it's dipping, so I might as well, instead of buy it, just short it. So I shorted it and made some more USD on it. So again, I'll pick up here's KCS again, because I do have a target to go to $30. Gala, now I've moved it into some of my holding portfolio. So Gala's moved off. That's it. It's not on the exchange anymore. That's not going to be on the exchange anymore. It's gone into my holding portfolio. JB, XRP, if you don't mind. Awesome, my brother. Nice to see you here. Of course, why not? We'll do some XRP right now. I don't have too much time because I've got to go and pick up the missus. So I'll just drop some XRP here for you. Actually, let's use a different chart. XRP. And let's use the Bitstamp one. So this is where we are. XRP is doing its thing, right? But one thing I want to make sure you understand is the previous high XRP had was back in December 2017. And this whole cycle, of course, this bull market, it's managed to come back, but it hasn't gone anywhere near that. And you've got to be really realistic about this as well. So remember, the previous high was $3. When XRP did hit that, we didn't really have that many coins. I think we had like 2,000 or 3,000 coins at that time, and most of it was just ICOs and scams. Of course, we also have mostly ICOs and ICO, whatever you want to call them, scams, or even now, we've got like almost 13,500 coins, right? Let me just check that. Yeah, 13,500 coins. So what you have to understand is it's not performing as it should, right? And the possibility of it going back here, it's 50-50. So if you're hoping to see $100 XRP or $10 XRP, I would say tread cautiously. Don't jump on that bandwagon. Trust me, it's not worth it. Okay, be realistic. If you're gonna make some money, or if you already have made some money, have your target set here and then have another target. So $2 is reasonable. You know, once you get to $2, take some initial investments out and then try something else, right? Of course, if we put some fibs on it, we can see where the fibs are leading us to. So if we go to the body of the dump, even the fibs are saying $1.78 from here, right? And if we did somehow manage to get to the previous high that we had, and even if we use this area, and even if we go all the way down to this wick, $3 is possible, but nothing more than that, right? But just be careful. That's what I'm going to say. Hi, bro. Have you already covered scalp? I have. If you have, I will play video from the beginning. No, I haven't. So I'm going to drop SCOP now as well. And then I'm going to kind of end the video because I've got to go and pick up my missus, guys. So I hope you guys understand. I'll probably do another stream later, by the way. I'll catch up. I'll make it up to you again later. Not to worry. So Let's get back into this SCOP. So SCOP, we did have a target. We said, look, if we can hold this line, we're going to be good. But remember, I came out. I said, look, once we hit the top, I'm out. I'm going to wait for this. Now, if you look at this chart carefully, one thing you'll notice, right? It's coming into this sideways channel. And funnily, it's held this 786. I'm going to still wait on the sideline a little bit to enter in this zone here. So this particular zone of the $2.58 Fibonacci is a great entry point in my opinion, right? Which should give us a really nice little bounce. And if you also see this particular area here, and I'll show you this, right? And I'll put a line here just to make you understand. So you see this 50% mark, right? We're below this 50% mark. It's a great area to buy. But I just want to be a little bit more shrewd, a little bit more, you know, greedy. And I want to pick it up here because I'm going to make a lot more gains down here. And remember, I always say that anything that pumps 100% or whatever percent, the dump is always 50%. And you can see clearly demonstrated here, we went up from this bottom to the top. And then the dump happened and we went to the 50%. Of course, it invalidated the 50% line. It came down, which means it's a great consolidation zone. So you can pick up some more, hodl that bag, you'll be fine. So that's what I'm looking at. Absolutely great. No issues at all. So that's what SCOP does. And there's a lot of confusion around the SCOP paper as well. I think a lot of people need to read the SCOP paper to really understand how the project was launched and what the targets are for the project. And a lot of people ask me, is it legit? It is. It should be legit. Unless the developers decide to do a rug pull or something. Any project to me is a scam project until they have enough funding or until they actually do something. So of course they have a lot of plans out there. We've got to see how they play out, and we got to tread carefully as well. That's why we only invest money we can afford to lose. So it's very simple. So I hope this kind of helps you. Thoughts on Solana? Chantel, nice to see you here. Awesome. Solana, we just talked about it. Solana, we are super bullish on Solana. We've been super bullish on Solana since it was $1. So you can imagine where we entered. And Solana, as I said, we are expecting to see Solana go and hit our targets. And I'll show you on a daily. Our target of $270 before moving over to our new target of 331. So definitely coming. I see Himi here. Awesome. Nice to see you here as well, Himi. So yeah, guys, there's a lot of great coins out there. Market's obviously doing a little bit of a shakeout right now. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Remember, Monday's usually a iffy day. Tuesday's always a good day. So Tuesday is rarely a bad day. Tuesday is always a good day. Wednesday's a bit like this. And then Thursday, we do pick up again. So we do understand these trends, these patterns, and we can use all of them to actually say what the market would do. So far, so good. I ain't complaining. Everything seems okay. If you are seeing these dips, I would say buy the fucking dip. Full stop. You're a legend. What's about Polka? Come on, bro. We talked about Polka. Thank you, my brother. Listen, Polkadot is getting ready. It's getting ready. The parachains are launching next week, I believe. I think it's on the 11th, right? So on the 11th, I believe the parachains are coming. And I can tell you, the fibs said to me $79, $80, right? I'm thinking, screw the fibs. When this thing goes parabolic, and if it's successful like compared to Cardano when it done its launch, it failed. It was an utter failure, disgusting failure. I mean, we had so much hope for it. But anyway, DOT, if it does succeed, I've got a feeling we're going to go $100 plus, minimum $100. See Riz here. Awesome, my brother. What do you think is going on with Swash? Just like any other coin, my brother. They launch, they take a little bit of a break, they hit the floor, and then they move up again. Let's see if we can find Swash here. Yeah, we got some Swash here. Let's have a look at Swash. So you can see what happens. Let's go on an hourly just to kind of show you. So you see they launch, they hit the floor, right? And then what they do, they find a base. And that's what we're looking at. So if we're looking at the hourly, you can see how this one has found its base around this particular area here, right? So we've got this base forming here, which is great. Now we know it's getting ready for a liftoff, right? It is getting ready for a liftoff. So right now at the price, beautiful, sweet price to buy. We've made money from here to here already. Excuse me. Right. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze. So we've made money from here to here, but the sweet spot to buy RSI is reset now on the hourly. You can see RSI has come out here, perfect zone to buy. We're going to wait for the stochastic RSI, so this blue line, to come down here and show us a reversal pattern. That's when we know it's a perfect area. So all of this is saying it can come down a little bit more because of this blue line. So we know this blue and red line needs to come into this zone. Once we're here, oh, beautiful, beautiful. So wait for this, be patient. This is not the end. I think it's going to go down even lower, possibly even around the 25-30 cent level, and then we'll see where we go from there. So guys, I'm going to shoot. So let's see what happens. First investment into this. Of course, guys, no worries. Listen, Polkadot, all of this we've been talking about for months. I know a lot of you guys have joined us very new, but don't worry too much. We are going to get there. Everything seems super, super solid, as I said. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot right now, switch the camera off. Everything's coming off one by one. I've got to go and pick up the missus. But other than that, guys, like, share, subscribe. And as I said, I'll catch you guys up on another one later on today. How about this? I'll do another one later on, and I'll catch up, I'll sit down with you guys, and we'll have a nice little catch up, a nice little banter, and talk about every one of these crazy coins. But right now, missus is the priority, as I said. So let me go and deal with that. I hope everybody's well. Also, KR, I hope you're doing well, my brother. So, you know, let's see. You know, I hope you get well and your family gets well as well. So he's not well. Get well soon. That's all I can say, right? And everybody have some good prayers, and wish my missus to recover soon as well. So she's hopefully she's going to be back to normal. She's talking and everything, which is good, and she's just been released. So yeah. So other than that, guys, let me not make this any later. I'll see you very soon. Adios, my amigos. I'm going to see you later. Okay, and I'll keep you guys updated on Discord as well. Thank you, Rabas. Take care. Thank you, JB. Also, you can join our Discord, JB. It's free. You know, that's where most of us hang about. All of these guys you see here, most of us, we're actually on Discord talking to each other as well. So, yeah, thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Thank you for everybody for coming to the show and joining and asking questions and everything. As I said, I would have made it longer, but she just called, which obviously means that I got to go and get her now. All right. Adios, my amigos. I'll see you soon. Thank you.